Hey y'all, I'm the old man. This is Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge on Game Boy. This is the Rock Castle. We were just talking about Tom Petty, and now we're entering the Rock Castle, where Tom Petty plays 24/7 to honor his memory. And Rock Castle's not hard. There's some challenging aspects to it, but for the most part, I don't think it's super hard. The boss is the hardest boss. That much I can say is the boss. The boss is the hardest boss. But I do know where there's a meat in here, so that's good. And I think we're just going to walk by that. Walk by that there bat, because there's no real need to mess with him at all. And this level also feels a lot longer than the other ones for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it seemed to feel longer to me. I guess it will depend on what I see when I actually do when I look at the time the video is, and stop crowding the screen. This is very helpful to have the that right there, because then at least you can deal with those a little bit easier. Have some weapon, that's all I gotta say. Just have some sort of a weapon there. Now these won't kill you outright. But they will do some hefty damage, so you want to be careful there and make sure you time those right. And we're going to have a couple of more difficult ones later. And thank goodness for fireballs, right? Ah, jerk. And I've been taken to, like, in my practice runs, whipping all of the steps. Just to see if there's anything there. Like right there. There wasn't. But that's okay. Yay! Got through that in one go. This one is a little bit harder. You can make it over here in one shot, so that's why I was kind of being quiet for that, because that was kind of hard. I think that's where I started dying in the practice runs too, is I had to get through that and think about that a lot more than some of the other things. And we have a little section here that I'm not too terribly fond of, with the lights turning off. But it's whatever, right? It'll be whatever. Lights turn on, thank you. I was a little bit concerned there because the lights weren't turning on. Now, we're going to go up here to our little secret area. I found a secret area, guys. Found it. There's an axe, and there's also, hey, some beef. Beef in the wall. And all the way down. And that's the only thing I kind of don't like about this section right here, is because the lights don't come back on. So, like, the lights will go off, but then they don't come back on. And that's kind of annoying. You gotta be careful, of course, with your jump there, because Christopher is like his brethren, in that he, once you're committed to a jump, you're committed, and there's no getting out of it. And so you can't just, if you make a jump like that, there's no time to correct in midair. You have to fix it. You have to make sure it's fixed beforehand. This is thankfully not a one-hit kill, so you can flub up here if you absolutely need to. But it's not a one-hit kill, and you don't even have to deal with that one. Which I find weird. Like, why make two sections if you don't need to? You know what I mean? Like, that seems kind of... I want to be careful of the bullets here, because I definitely don't want to lose my... bullet whip. Because if I can keep it, that'll probably help us for the boss. Who is a two-phase boss, actually. He's a two-phase boss, and the first phase is like nothing, and the second phase is difficult. because he's certainly the most. In the second phase, he's actually very mobile, and there's nothing here. Even though I can jump through that right there. Why can I jump through that if there's nothing there? And there's no secret area up there either. Oh well. And yeah, the timing on that is kind of iffy. Oh, I have the axe too. I don't think I had the axe last time I came here and did this. Long reach, but he doesn't have. He's got a long reach with that. But the benefit is, oops. Ah. The benefit is not that big a deal. So you can kind of tank the damage. I know that wasn't very full of finesse, but that's the best I could do. But hey, we did it. We got to go through. Definitely an easier Castlevania. If you ever want to like play an old school Castlevania, but the old school ones like 1 and 3 are too hard, or even Super Castlevania is a little bit too hard, go ahead and play this one, and you'll get the flavor of it a little bit better, but it's not quite so punishing. Now this looks like, this of course is Castlevania, Dracula's Castle, but it's looks a little futuristic to me, I think. Don't you think? I think it looks kind of futuristic. So I expect a lot of cool steampunk bosses and future laser things. That's probably not what's going to happen. Last 2 stages, though. We got the one here, and then we'll have a second stage, and then it'll be actually Dracula. It'll be it. And I will see you then, and we'll do Dracula's Castle. Probably in 2 videos.